So I'm confused. We read this passage the other night in youth, and I just can't quite understand it. Let's see if you can understand it. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything, except to be thrown out and trampled by men. See, what Jesus is calling us to do is to be salt of the earth. Now, I know that salt's good for adding flavor to dishes, and before the refrigerators is good for preserving meat from going rotten. So, what I think Jesus is saying is that he wants us to add more of a Christian flavor to our culture. And he wants us to keep our society from going rotten. And I've been watching the adults around our church to see how they're being salt to the world. You see, I've heard all these polls and statistics that say that 1/3 of Americans are Christian. Does that mean that 1/3 of the politicians and 1/3 of the teachers, 1/3 of the producers out there, does that mean that 1/3 of all of America are Christians and they're being salt to the world? If that's the case, then why doesn't our culture have more of a Christian flavor to it?
Are not the only one.
Just imagine for a second that instead of 1/3 of our society being Christian, what if only 1/10 of our society was Christian? But we were truly the salt to the world.
Night soon will be lifted, friend. Just be quiet and wait.
Do you think if I made this soup 1/10 salt, my friend would notice?
Come awake from sleep, arise. You were dead, become alive. Wake up, open your eyes. Climb from your grave.
Hey Pete, try the soup. Tell me what it tastes like.
Okay. Oh, that's salty.
You see that? He noticed the salt. So if only a few of us were salt to the earth, then our neighbors would start to notice. We'd make a huge impact in our churches, in our community, and in the world. So I guess the real question is, when are you going to get out of your salt shaker? And what are you going to do once you're out?